The wild, wild west. That's how some describe the onslaught of legal and illegal CBD products that contain the active ingredient in marijuana.
Now the full court press is on to get more regulation. And that pressure was increased after a handful of middle school students apparently showed up to school high. WRAL Investigates Sarah Kruger explains the efforts to protect our children.
It's a little worry because I have 4 kids.
Is vaping something that you've talked with your kids about?
Absolutely.
A conversation a lot more parents are having in Granville after 4 middle school students showed up to class high.
Slurred speech, a little lethargic, and just not truly fully coherent.
Keith King is the district safety officer for Granville Schools. He was contacted by the principal right as school started.
I think they were ranging 12 and 13.
That is so young.
Absolutely.
More concerning is the store where they bought the vapes is right next to Butner STEM Elementary and middle schools.
No, it's truly concerning that an adult running a business would make their sales to juveniles.
A new search warrant shows alcohol law enforcement was called in. They conducted 2 undercover buys at Butner Tobacco and Vape and had the products tested at a Raleigh lab. The results, all 3 tested over the legal limit for THC, the active ingredient in marijuana.
With these vapes, we don't know actually what our kids are introducing into their body.
WRAL Investigates went undercover last year and purchased allegedly legal products at several Raleigh stores.
This is our mass spectrometer.
We took them to the same Raleigh lab. 80% of what we bought also over the legal limit for THC.
Some of the products that are sold over the counter are not what they purport to be.
State Representative Timothy Reeder, who's also a doctor, wants to create a commission to better regulate the products and those who sell them.
If we have this regulation in place, it will force the sellers to understand and know what their products that they're selling are. They're no longer going to be able to claim sort of ignorance.
It's one of 7 bills right now in the legislature addressing CBD products and or vaping.
The goal of this bill is to protect our young children from this dangerous product.
From smoke shops to gas stations, Reeder says there are too many stores to do random checks. He hopes licensing businesses and setting up a framework for enforcement will make a difference.
We are combating this every way we can.
Granville Schools Assistant Superintendent sees the issue professionally and personally.
For it to go down to middle school, and my daughter's a middle schooler, to see that was even more concerning.
As for Keith King, he says it's time for action.
Do you have opinions on if the law should change, if the age should go up?
It's solely an opinion based on my former career as a police chief or a law enforcement officer. And as a dad and our grandfather at this point, absolutely. I mean, we want to keep these things away from our children.
Sarah Kruger, WRAL News, Granville County.
And we reached out to the store owner on social media, but we haven't heard back yet. Right now, the case is not scheduled back in court until July. The WRAL documentary team went undercover, going to a dozen stores in Wade County to see if anyone would ID a young person trying to buy a vape. You can watch Gen V, teen vaping in North Carolina, right now on WRAL.com.